Hello and welcome back to Combat Mission Band of Comrades 2. And we are on the next level, or in the next mission. And we are now in the middle of Berlin, basically. This is how I will look at this map mostly from my perspective, but it's actually completely turned around. So north is up now. And this is where we are. So we are at the famous Tiergarten Park. And in this direction is the Reichstag. No, sorry, other way around. In this direction, because as I said, normally I'm looking the other direction. So in this direction is the Siegessäule monument, the big column, the victory column. This direction is the Reichstag, and the Brandenburg Gate is at the end of this road, basically, and the Reichstag then a bit to the north. So this is where we are in Berlin. We have some areas to take. The artillery park needs to be denied to the enemy, and then there's several, in this build-up area, there's several areas that we need to take or deny to the enemy as well. Actually, this one we have to take two, which is kind of weird. So there are several important buildings here. The Spanish legation is here. There's the Reich Insurance Office, which seems to be in the same building, which seems odd. I don't know. The Benderstraße is here. Bridge Overwatch, Oberkommando der Marine, so High Command of the Navy. Spreestraße here, and over here there are some that are not marked as objectives, but they might still shoot at me from there. High Command of the Army. And some pump work. Alright, let's read the briefing. So, situation, March 4th, 6:35 hours, so it's early in the morning and quite cold. It still says patchy snow, not seeing that. I wonder if they copied that over from an earlier briefing and forgot to change it. Mission. Berlin burns before us and now behind us. We will continue forward to the bitter end. The few days of combat through Potsdam has now opened up into the urban center. Our axis of attack is now through the Tiergarten Park, then through the city towards the Landwehr Canal. The Bendler Bridge is one of the last bridges that connects the island sector at the center of the city to the southern regions. This link will be central to first Ukrainian front's advance through the south of the city. Taking the northern bank of the canal will allow overwatch on the bridge. Engineers have attempted to rig the remaining other bridges, often successfully in the past days. This is a vital supply column for the artillery park in the Tiergarten, so cutting that would allow our forces an umbrella from their fire. Here are the points. Our friendly forces are our 219th Tank Brigade, as always, an attached assault company, but also, and I have a lot more forces than normally, this is a huge scenario, elements from the 59th Mechanized Brigade and elements from the 1001st SU Regiment with ISU 122th and 152th, actually. I have a lot of artillery support. And we'll get more 122mm howitzers, apparently. I also have two target reference points, which I switched around a little bit. Enemy forces, a mixed bag of Volkssturm, Waffen-SS units from Kampfgruppe Anhalt, Wehrmacht, Kriegsmarine and support weapons. Two heavy tanks retreated towards this area during our fighting for the Siegessäule in the early hours of the night. So those are probably King Tigers, if I had to guess, or maybe Tiger ones from the Münchenberg division. Plan, clear the park and use it as a staging area for an assault on the city. The Bendlerstraße bridge is the primary objective as it cuts the city in two. The enemy controls much of the south bank still. The main push is to our north, the Reichstag. We will receive additional artillery support as soon as the batteries replenish from firing in preparation in that direction. Our forces will unseat the enemy soon enough, so only take the south bank if resistance is light. Clear your other objectives by applying local pressure, using infantry and assault units before sending in armor to blast defenders from their hiding places. Yeah, that's gonna be a giant pain in the ass. The enemy still has enough of a force to cause some local havoc, but the quality of most of this unit is poor. The backbone must fully be broken, so we never need to fight them again. so destroy the non-militia units in particular whenever they are found. There's no place in the world for these diehards, so they will meet their ill-chosen fates. Care for your men, they are near the end, now can see their own homes just over the burning horizon. May there be something left for us to return to. Okay, here's the tactical map. Now, from this map it looks like the defenders are not in the Tiergarten Park itself, but in the build-up area. Let's turn it around. My plan. So first of all, I'm not completely trusting that the Tiergarten is free of enemies, so my BA-64s will rush ahead, as always. And then, I mean, there's not much room for maneuver. I will move through the Tiergarten and then slowly work my way through the town, basically. Artillery preparation, a short barrage of 152mm will hit here, where the artillery park is, so we can get some of the guns. And, sorry about that. My mortars will do a short fire mission after 10 minutes in front of this here, because it looks like there are trenches there. And after that I have two target reference points. One I put here at the intersection of the Bendlerstraße, so I can relatively quickly call in the mortars here, and then there's another one at that road. And I think, didn't I put somebody here as well? Something here as well, I seem to recall. Well, we will see. Oh no, over here, there's another one over here, which I put at this intersection here. And yeah, at one of these I will call in my Katyushas in one really big barrage to nuke everything in one area, because these take too long to call in otherwise, and I will see where it looks like they are most needed. Maybe if a heavy tank pops up somewhere. So anyway, that's the plan. To look at the forces, I have a lot of forces. These are mine on this flank here. The usual T-34s. Most of them have been, or I think they have all been resupplied, but some of them, as you can see, there are still wounded people in there. I think, yeah, this one only has 4 because somebody got knocked out at some point. So they are not completely up to strength, although they have been repaired, I believe. Yeah, here with the T-34s as well. This one has 5, but this one has only 4. So we have, so not all of the losses have been replenished. So over here, we have parts of the 59th Mechanized Brigade in the center, which are, it seems like these are, yeah, normal mechanized troops, so rifle troops with LMGs and rifles and some machine guns as well. These will be probably our main assault force, actually, because my own infantry is getting weaker and weaker, and I also kind of want to spare them a bit. We have Su-76s in support for these in the center, which are, I think, no, they're part of that assault team that is attached, correct? They also have heavy machine guns in support, snipers. And then over here we have, yeah, also part of the 59th Mechanized Brigade still. These are parts of the 1001st SU regiment, so we have 122 ISUs and I think 152s as well over here. Yeah, that's 152. Riding on that, part of the tank riding infantry of that unit. And there's more infantry here as well from the 59th Tank Brigade, and we're really advancing on a broad front with my BA-64s leading. We have 2 hours, let's begin. We're moving into the park at first. By the way, this will probably lag a lot. I'll switch off the objectives. There are some buildings inside the park that we will take positions at to see if we can get eyes on the enemy. Now the park has a bunch of annoying bottlenecks in form of these lakes. So even though it's a park, it doesn't necessarily have the best terrain. So yeah, we're bombarding the German artillery park here. Okay, this one seems clear. The BAs will drive through each of the 3 main bottlenecks to see if there's anything shooting at them. Infantry is dismounted from the truck here. These are my scout troops and the forward observer. Kind of want to get this forward observer into here, but well, up here I think you could look out. And once the light gets better, which it should at some point. Okay. We made contact here. I think that's one of those Volkssturm teams with only Panzerfausts, I hope at least. Dug in under the table here, huh? Okay, killed one. Killed 2. Usually those are 2 people in the team. Okay. I heard rifle fire. I think our BA here made contact. Jesus Christ, they're really quite leggy now. Okay, we killed one guy here. Also Volkssturm dude, I guess? Kinda looks like it, yeah. Okay. So there are some scattered guys in here. But other than that, it seems pretty clear. The artillery strike here is over, and I told the artillery to shift further into the town on the target reference point with 152 mil, which will take 14 minutes to call in. My BAs have pushed through all bottlenecks now, so my force with the Sherman tanks will go through this bottleneck. The center one will actually be my weakest push, with only some Su-76s in support, I guess. They're mostly infantry. And then over here will be another strong push with the heavy assault guns and more of the assistant infantry or auxiliary infantry. Jesus Christ, it's really lagging. Like, this is... this kind of terrain and density of forces really pushes this game to its edge. And the recording, of course, doesn't help necessarily. I wonder how many German forces there are. It's probably jam-packed with Volkssturm guys that are mostly useless, but they have a lot of them. But yeah, generally speaking, except for those few outposts, there has not been much fighting here in the Tierpark. This is the central bottleneck and we're through. They haven't really defended it. Maybe I should call off... Oh! Okay, there's apparently defenders in here. Maybe I should call off that fire mission. That being said, something about this looked like it was a defensive position when I looked at it in the setup zone. Yeah, this stuff here. Well, I mean, a few wasted mortar rounds are not gonna lose us this scenario, I believe. Okay, I think these guys ran out of their foxholes after the BA killed one of them. So yeah, we're actually pretty close to them, but of course visibility isn't so great. But yeah, let's try to root them out. Maybe switch off or split off a scout team here. We're pretty close to the actual danger area here now. Let's try to root them out. Again, one of those Panzerfaust teams. Oh, we're taking fire from over there. We had a casualty as well. Whoa! What the fuck? Ambush! They have a flak over there. I think we caused a casualty over there. Okay, yeah, so I was right, there are defensive positions there. Well, we made contact. Would have been nice if we had made that contact without that many casualties at once, but okay. Let's move some tanks up. Taking heavy casualties now, although I think we're also dealing quite a bit of casualties to the Germans. Main problem is that my tanks are not in a range to support the infantry yet, so we don't have fire superiority. Also it lags like hell, because there's so much lead being, like, calculated here. Okay, yeah, we're... especially the defenders in the building. Okay, I don't know what that was. We need to... this is our main priority, the Flak 37 mill here. Over here we found a bunker, which apparently we knocked already out. Our scout troops are dealing with that and our German tanks as well. I think we are actually kind of winning fire superiority now. I see more and more green tracers. The 152 shot here, I hope that maybe knocked out the flak. No, it's still up. Yeah, but that being said, their fire slackens considerably. Su-76 is in support now, maybe they can knock out the flak. But yeah, we lost a lot of infantry in that first engagement in the first few seconds. Some are panicking and running away as well. Okay, yeah, but my fire support is now going to town. At the artillery park we spotted a heavy infantry gun which is aiming at us. Told the German tanks to maybe take care of it. Oh, it's gone? That's not a great sign. I think the bunker is already empty, guys. That being said, stuff is calming down a little bit here. Many of the Germans, I believe, are running. But many are still shooting at us from within the city, actually. Right, thing is still up, shooting at our tanks now. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a loud hit. Okay, that should be the end of that, huh? ISU's going to town in the truest sense of the word. Beginning to help some of the wounded here, or dead. But we're still taking casualties, so we haven't completely won the firefight yet. I'm also not sure if this thing is completely knocked out, although it does look like it took a direct hit. This thing certainly isn't, but okay, they limbered it, so yeah, that's basically useless. Okay, that's taken out. But yeah, this is their main fighting position so far. Oh, there was an ISU again. In a few seconds my mortar barrage will also start, which will be additionally useful. Although 5 minutes earlier probably would have been better, I kind of mistimed that, I guess. Okay, there's still trench positions here full of Germans. These seem regular troops as well, so it's not just Volkssturm guys. Oh yeah, here comes my mortar barrage. perfect artillery barrage, and it will be very quick, but I hope we will cause some casualties, yeah? Yeah, we certainly did. Okay. Over here, my core forces... Oh, there was a Panzerfaust. Didn't go anywhere, though. My core forces... are storming the German artillery position here. And yeah, gaining control back. There's another gun position here, but we haven't spotted the gun yet. I can't directly target it, but I want to maybe drive them out of there with indirect fire. I'm kind of worried about that one. Might be another one of those 37mm flak guns. There's another bunker here, actually. Interesting. With Volkssturm dudes inside shooting out, and some regular guys as well. Okay, that... Oh shit! Yeah, that was a good one. There's one German position that's actually really annoying. They're shooting from, like, the second line here, and they caused a bunch of casualties already, I believe. And yeah, we're still in combat with German infantry from the town here. The trenches have been relatively quiet. Moving up the ISUs. I hope that gun position is knocked out, so it doesn't knock out my sights and stuff. That's always really annoying. And now I have to pick up a bunch of my casualties, to be honest. Like that guy who is wounded. Over here we have taken the German artillery park position that we are to deny them. These seem regular troops. Yeah. And yeah, it's getting kind of quiet. I think we won this firefight, but it did take a heavy toll on our forces, to be honest. Yeah, that's quiet here. This platoon didn't take any casualties, so while the others pick up their wounded and dead, they will advance here on this flank towards that unidentified gun position to see if we can cause that to shoot and maybe take it out then. And after that there will be one turn left for this video, and that will be the park then. And then the main fight will start inside the city, so we can finally get our flamethrowers out again. Interestingly, no BA-64 got knocked out, so I don't know what's up with these, but they seem blessed. They're still standing here in the middle of all this fire. No fire, so I think that gun is knocked out, whatever it was. Actually, it is kind of behind a rise in the ground, though. Looking towards the next objective. I have some scouts that are moving around here to see if there's anything still left. Ah, okay, apparently the 152 mil is shooting at the target reference point next. So yeah, the next part will be a lot tougher actually, even though this ambush was actually fairly effective. Because then it's clearing all these buildings, which will be a giant pain in the ass, as I said before. Oh, Jesus Christ, the lag, I can't even move forward the camera for some reason. Oh, now it works. And here comes the artillery preparation. And anyway, hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching and have a nice day.